This all off the top. I ain't rapping. Like, here, try this. Bitch text me, ask me for some money. Told her go to hell. Bitch, I got ice cream on my shirt.
Like I know for real. All right.
That's a good part, though.
Yeah, I thought so too.
BBCIcecream.com. One of the best Gangsta Grills mixtapes to ever come out is Pharrell, and when the Gangsta Grills was hot.
Gangsta Grills.
Yeah, Gangsta Grills, man. It's that old shit.
Yeah, I feel like I was watching this some type of hip hop documentary, and it was I forget which song it was, but it was some old ass Pharrell song. I was like, I didn't even know Pharrell did this.
Dude, Pharrell did a lot.
Yeah, it was like 92.
I'm close.
Like way early.
I like Pharrell like you like Kanye.
I like it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's cheers. I've never had one.
This nigga Mac got his Monaco's, the Mai Tai flavor. You should bleep out Monaco's. They're not paying us.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, tastes like it tastes like a Mai Tai, but
it does
like
actually.
Like a party punch, like some kind of like where he go like play beer pong or something.
Yeah,
like
I see what you're saying. Yeah. The jungle juice.
Yeah,
jungle juice
type shit.
Damn.
Holy smokes! I'm proud of you. Proud of you, bro.
Wow, what can I say?
Yeah, it's the goddamn Thousandaire. You got $1,000 in your pocket, at least on a card, right?
At least on a card, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I think my credit card limit's over $1,000. So
you mean you're over it?
No, like
you're all maxed out.
No, like I could probably spend $1,000 on my credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got 500 on mine.
Damn.
Yeah, but I just opened a credit card my first time
ever.
Yeah, I never had a credit card in my life. Like 3 months ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I always felt like, yo, if I don't have the money, why would I?
It's like the first thing I did when I was turned 18.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I should get a credit card.
Oh man, I got
probably very stupid of me, but
I mean, I don't know. Drop the credit score, dude. Put it on Twitter.
Well, Credit Karma says it's excellent, but you can't trust that bitch.
You can't.
Hell no.
I don't know who to trust. I'm new in the game, dude. I went to the bank. I was like so scared too. I was like, "Can I like open up credit card? Is that cool?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's actually really funny.
I saw Brother Polite talking about you know who that is? Brother Polite.
Is he like a Dr. Umar?
Kinda, yeah. Kind of one of those dudes, like a kind of an activist, political figure, kinda. Right. And it's like maybe he's Muslim, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but he was saying,
or like what is his name, Tariq Nasheed or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of those people.
Yeah.
And they he was saying how he had like multiple cards and had like the other cards automatically paying the other cards off or some great. I think it was like a Say Cheese interview actually. Some old shit that kind of makes sense, but I only got one.
Well, so, good for him.
Yeah. He's also getting sued for a bunch of money, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's getting sued.
Yeah, everyone's getting sued. What is his name? Babyface?
Babyface?
No, not Babyface. Baby Blue.
Baby Blue? Who's that?
Some rapper. He's going to jail for the PPP scams.
Oh, okay. I think I seen him on
Vlad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of them scam dudes. Who's the dude? Who's the scam rapper who gives all the game? He's like kind of like big, kind of like chunky dude.
Batman Kevo?
Yeah, Batman Kevo.
Yeah.
He probably knows about it.
Yeah, man, I had to tell you that he was a rapper. You thought he was just a famous scammer.
Yeah, dude. I thought he was just like own a record label now.
Something like that. But yeah, he's a funny guy, I would say.
Is his music good?
Do
you know?
No,
it's not good.
I wouldn't say it's good.
Is it better than Rollo's? Remember Rollo?
I do remember Rollo.
Rollo's music was bad. I'm sorry. I like Rollo.
My brother was locked up with Rollo.
Oh really?
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
I would say it's not that good.
Yeah. They should be honest.
Yeah, I mean he's probably just not focused on that. Like he's a scammer and he's into like legit business now, I guess.
Yeah, he seems like he's already doing okay.
Yeah, he's like making $1 million a month on OnlyFans.
Ugh.
Just giving out game.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We gotta figure that out, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually like taking his clothes off, but
oh, okay, yeah, I thought it was something else.
No, he's like literally like giving.
They're paying $1 million to see. Bandman Kevo.
Well, he was on an academics interview. He was like breaking it down. I guess it's $50 a month, and he has 20,000 subscribers or something like that. And then plus he does FaceTime calls. I guess
he consults. He does money
and
management.
you got to pay him like $100 for a 20-minute FaceTime.
Yeah, I mean,
call
good consulting definitely costs money for sure. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
But yeah, I guess that's what he's doing now. So who cares if he's gonna rap?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if it's gonna happen or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get paid off that shit anyway.
Yeah, barely.
Wow, shout out to Monaco though.
Yeah, man, that shit's like low key good.
Yeah, low key, real low key, Mac.
Yeah,
real low key.
So
we get to it, man. Well, how was your week, dude?
It was, I don't know. My week's been weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Like full moon type of weird.
I don't know.
People just act weird.
Yeah. Maybe it is like a full moon type of weird. I don't know what's going on. It's just
people pressing you.
No, not really.
Handle some shit.
No, not really.
So I'm looking for an excuse. Not
even like that. I don't know. I've just been in a weird mood lately. I don't know what it is.
Fighting your demons.
I mean, if I am, they're kicking my ass.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah. Fight my demons every day, buddy.
I mean, other than that, I'm chilling. Just same old.
Mm. Well, it's been cold all fucking week, so.
Yeah.
Well, not all week. It was actually nice.
It was kind of nice.
But don't let that shit fool me, you know.
Yeah. I think we're nearing the end of winter time though.
Finally. I'm ready. It feels like it's been so long since it was like
feels like
spring.
It's been a short winter.
No, but it feels like it's been so long since it's been like nice again. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it was really, really nice in December. Like it barely snowed.
For a December, I would say yes. Yeah. I guess all the months here are pretty good in comparison to the Midwest.
In comparison,
that, right?
Yeah. In comparison.
Well, I wish I had something exciting to say for my week, but I just played Elden Ring all week. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I've been hearing about that game. Is it worth the hype? Is it like what kind of game is it? It's like an RPG.
Yeah, like a adventure like RPG, but it's from a software or a game company called From Software, and they only make these really, really hard fucking games, like really fucking hard games, and most people don't want to play.
Right.
So the amount of hype it's getting is pretty cool, but I don't think, like, my cousin got it, he heard he quit. He was like, I'm not playing this shit no more. It's too hard.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I tried to get into gaming, but it was like very short. It like lasted a week.
Slam the controller and shit.
No, I'm just not into it. Yeah. I bought myself a Nintendo Switch and everything. It was like the worst $300 I've ever spent.
What were you playing though?
I was playing that Star Wars game I was talking about. I was playing Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, the
Assassin's Creed, like just random shit.
Yeah.
But I was just like, who has the time?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, fair enough.
Who makes the time?
Yeah. Fair enough. It's like I'm sure I could make the time if it was something that. But I tried it out. It's not my thing.
Fuck that shit, bro. I wasted a lot of time this week though. It was like got up at like 8 and then like smoked and just like played that game. Just like die. And it'd be different if you were like beating or winning, but you die in the game. You just keep fucking dying. And I was just dying and dying and dying. And you gotta be a sick kind of game, and I think that's fucking fun, you know?
Yeah.
But it's real rewarding once you it's dope. And the writers are the same people who did the partially some of the same people who did Game of Thrones. So it's like real like cathedral.
Is it weird
like
as
haunting.
fuck too?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. But not like
sister fucking weird.
No, hell no. Actually, no. Not on that tip, but just like you know. It's
fair enough.
It's dorky shit. It's like not like hairy. It's like dragons and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like people like that. So
Dragons are pretty
knights
cool.
and dragons and
I could get down with that.
yeah, maidens.
It's like that Martin Lawrence
magic.
movie.
Which one?
Where he
I've seen Martin Lawrence.
where he falls into the moat and then he goes like back in time.
Oh,
into the medieval shit.
When did that come out?
I have no idea. I don't even know the name of that movie. I don't think I've seen it since I was like 7. But
that shit just like plucked the back part of my brain.
Same here. I don't even know why that popped into my head.
I'm about to look it up real quick. Yeah. But shit, I've been doing that. Listening to interviews. I saw that. Did you see that little live that Royce the 5'9" had with Joe Budden and Joel Ortiz?
I did see that. What was that about?
It was about
what Joel and what's the other dude?
Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye. They put out a Slaughterhouse album without Joe and Royce, basically.
So I don't think I don't know about that. I don't know if they put out a Slaughterhouse album. I know they had a little bit of an argument about like that symbol, that pig thing they have, and so they're kind of talking about that. But I think I think Joel Ortiz was mostly mad that they wouldn't get the group back together, and then also that he knows that Joe doesn't want to rap anymore, right. And everyone else seems to know it. But Roy's like, oh, I don't want to do it if Joe's not doing it, but I'll do it maybe. And then so because Royce has songs with both of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
without Joe,
Cricket and Joel put out an album together too.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
But they were supposed to, and then so they wanted to do the Slaughterhouse thing because Crooked Eye had some great business opportunity, and he brought it to them. And I think it didn't happen because a bit of like Royce being on the fence, and then Joe, being nostalgic about, he's a great rapper. So he loves to talk about rap. So, if three of his bandmates come up to him and they're talking about, oh, remember this? Like, we should do this. Of course, he's going to get excited, And so he probably says things that kind of make you think he's into it. And so Royce is waiting on that. And Joel and Crooked Eye are like, no, he's not going to do it. Like, he doesn't want to do it. So they're just mad at them because they had an opportunity and they kind of like, they could have just said no, and then they would have saved a lot of time. Yeah. So I think they're kind of upset about that. There's a little bit of like narrative spinning online, but that's probably just the internet. I doubt that's them.
Wait, okay, I could definitely see that. I kind of heard like part of that, but what I heard is that they put out an album without them.
Yeah, I mean I know they put out
like under Slaughterhouse name.
Oh yeah,
it just didn't have Joe Budden or
yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't a huge Slaughterhouse fan. I'm a fan of those rappers individually, except Royce, actually. I'm not a big Royce fan. But I know that they've had songs where there's just three of them or two of them, and it's still Slaughterhouse, though.
Right.
So maybe they just kind of did it like that.
Fair enough.
Well, do you think that they were upset about that?
Yeah, and I guess he was putting out merch with it, too, and...
Yeah. And they were mad about using the. I don't know. They're kind of arguing like.
Yeah,
that.
I heard that they were mad about them like using the logo.
Yeah,
and shit.
I heard that too in that conversation. Right. They were kind of saying, I don't know. I don't really.
I don't know. Then at some point, Joe was just like, "Hey, suck my dick."
Yeah. Then he got mad. Yeah, but Joe real full of himself right now.
Yeah, but it's like at that point, like. That's like the one thing you don't say to another dude. Like
yeah, it's like well, I mean, you say that if you're just like whatever, like what's gonna happen? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but that's fighting words. If you weren't on live, there might have been a scuffle.
Yeah. I mean, they're rappers though, man.
Yeah, I know, but like if you're just like hashing some things out, like you ain't gotta be like that.
Yeah. Well, that's how you tell that he wasn't even serious the whole time. If he went to that, you guys went on tour together, you made money together, right, and that. For you to say that, you're just like, all right, bro, like. But even if you heard him, he was like, "Oh, I'm bigger than all this." He was like saying stuff like that, and then
I didn't watch the full
Joe was
like little clips, probably about like 10 minutes total.
Yeah, so Joe was just like, "All right, well, we're not talking about you. We're talking about this group, like who you are within this group. Right? You're not bigger than anybody within this group. You know what I mean?" But I get your personality as a podcaster is big, but they ain't got. So he was talking about that.
I mean, objectively, Joe Budden is probably the biggest name in the group.
I mean, now, when they first came out,
it was probably Royce, but like
it's got to be Royce or Joe. It definitely wasn't Joel or Crooked Eye.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, he's big now, but he's taking his podcast persona and then like changing the price for whatever he's got to do with the group.
With rap, okay.
Yeah, and they were also complaining that like, oh, he's the kind of guy that's like. Y'all all do a show. He's like, oh no, I need more of the money because I'm Joe Budden and blah blah. And they're like, dude. Like,
we've all seen how Joe treats his friends.
Yeah, man. That's such a shame because those people held Joe down when he was getting beat up for 10 years. So
yeah,
I don't know. You know how many L's Joe Budden has took.
He's taken a
His
lot
career,
of
a
L's.
lot.
He has.
You know who's taken more?
You tell me.
Youngberg.
Who the fuck is that?
Hitmaker, Youngberg.
Okay, yeah.
Hitmaker, yeah.
Okay.
It's Youngberg. Fucking Youngberg. He's the only one who's taken more L's than Joe Budden in rap history.
That's hilarious.
I swear.
Yeah, I feel like the JVP has become like the old man's pod now.
I don't watch it.
I watch a little bit of it, but
A clip here and there.
right. I mean, I'm still subscribed, so I'll get the full episode every time it drops, and then I'm just like,
Yeah,
I feel so conflicted about it because I used to be such a big fan, but it's like,
it's not the same, man.
yeah, it feels like the old head podcast at this point.
Yeah,
For some reason, I mean, everyone on there is like over 40.
yeah. So they're all kind of like they're too cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not that they're too cool. It's just all their takes are like. It was different when you had a younger dude,
And a white dude,
a white dude, a black dude,
White dude,
a
black
light skinned
dude,
dude, and
Joe,
they're all kind of
and another
different
white dude.
ages.
Yeah.
You kind of got a myriad of opinions, where it's like it just feels like these old dudes are arguing.
These old dudes are venting.
Yeah. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure there's a niche with that, but it just.
But it
wasn't
was
what
something
it
else
was.
before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they should get back together, but it seems like Joe's a dick now. So
Yeah.
don't
Some
know.
things are unreconcilable, I guess.
yeah, I also another thing I saw on the internet too while I was playing my game with all the shit going was Maul was like airing all that shit out on someone else's podcast. He wouldn't say his name though.
Yeah, he wouldn't even say his name.
He said that man, you know, black
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that man.
Yeah, the Personal Party podcast. I actually frequent that podcast. They have some really dope guests on there.
I'm gonna have to check it out again. I saw it and I loved what they did for that one. I should have went back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've had some really good guests on there, like Westside Gunn. They've had Joey Badass, which he dropped a new track. Did you listen to that?
I did.
What did you think about it?
It's okay.
Yeah, I think
I just need to listen to more Joey Badass again, and maybe
think-
I can really hear it.
yeah, I kind of had this problem like when Isaiah Rashad dropped his first like single before his album. Now this sounded like an album single. That's what I'm kind of comparing them, but it sounded
Yes,
like
I would agree.
it just sounded like a song that they could have easily put on their last album.
Yeah,
Like this could have easily went on that
on the
America's Most Wanted or whatever that was. I forget the name of it,
what are you talking about? Yeah.
but it easily could have went on that album. It seems like there's been like, even though it's been like 3 or 4 years, it seems like there's no
dated.
production. Maybe not that it's dated, but there's been no like progression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still sound the exact same. Like nothing's really changed. Like even though
I'd
it was
agree,
solid,
though.
I thought it was solid. Like, but it just wasn't anything like
I think
mind-blowing.
yes.
or different.
I think when it comes to that, when it's like when you sound the same, but I don't hear much of you, it adds more to that, because if you were dropping consistently, if you were to sound the same, or it would, I think it would naturally progress, or we wouldn't just be like, oh wow, I haven't heard of this guy in 3 years, because I don't hear Joey Badass's music like ever really. Like every once in a while I hear it, but it does not pop up on my shit. And he doesn't drop like crazy, so it's kind of disappointing when you take such a break and it's like the same shit in comparison to someone who's constantly dropping.
Right.
And then it's still the same, but I'm still like, I don't know, I'm used to you doing it, so I feel like it's a different kind of, maybe a little bit of disappointment. So that's one of my
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. I'll say like
I push for him to like be up there when you rank rappers.
Yeah, for sure. I'll probably say like my full opinion on it for when the album drops, to kind of see where it's sequenced and things like that. But like as a standalone track, I thought it was solid.
Yeah,
it just wasn't nothing special though.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any songs of his I don't like.
Yeah,
there's just somewhere it's like this one where I'm like, okay,
for sure,
like, I wouldn't say turn it or nothing.
Were you saying he was one of your favorite rappers at one point?
Yeah, when he dropped his first big project at 1992, no, was it 99? When he dropped that shit with a little T-top on the front or whatever, I was like, oh my god, this guy. And then his group, with Capital Steez, Pro Area, when they started doing a bunch of music, he was one of those guys I'd be like arguing with my friends. I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. He might be like the next one, as far as like actual rapper.
Yeah. I feel like he can like as far as like technical skill goes, like he could probably like out rap most.
Yeah, it's up to. I feel like you could tell if you listen to enough rap. You're like,
Yeah.
it's not even about the song. I'm like, dude, you could put together some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I explain this? When rappers like him and Earl and there's this dude named Bishop Nehru.
Yeah, Bishop Nehru. Yep.
I can't think.
Mavi.
Yeah. Dudes like that, like you're almost like, how did you even learn how to do this?
Right, the amount of practice.
Right, but they could like they were dropping like tracks at like 16, 17, and it's like, how do you even come up with these words? You know what I'm saying? Like these like metaphors and shit like that. Like it's like kind of mind blowing. Like when you like really read like what they're saying.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I hear a lot of like. Sometimes I hear like certain references to certain kind of like Afro nerd stuff like that. I'll hear like anime stuff and certain foods. Like I'll hear them say, and they'll mix in like low end designer and stuff and shit like that. So sometimes I recognize that, but definitely I'll have to listen to their songs more than once.
Right. But
I think it's practice, or maybe what they read.
I don't even know.
That's just how it comes out.
Yeah. It's like somehow just like next level. Like, I don't know. I just remember like they were probably like around my same age whenever they came out. Like I think Joy is like probably maybe a year older than me or something like that. But like I remember like being like their age and listening to what they dropped at that moment and being like, these dudes are on a different level. You know what I'm saying? As far as thinking.
Yeah.
Like, and those are just kind of the few examples I can give. But like those dudes like can like really rap.
I wonder what it's like when you go to these studios, and I don't know, I don't really know about the Denver studios, but a lot of studios, like people just like hanging out sometimes. It's like it's not even your session or something, or like somebody that's cool with the engineer or whatever. But so there's people listening on your session and shit, and just like being weird. And I feel like at that time, maybe it was a bit more popular to try to rap well. But they had to be in the studio with some auto-tuning T-Pain niggas right. What's this? All of them individually, and they all had to somehow meet.
Right.
I wonder what that that journey was like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're like on the next level as far as like technical skill goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny to see like, not necessarily funny, but it's just cool to see their progression because like obviously they know how to like. They have the technical part of it. They know how to rap. They could probably out-rap anyone, but it's like watching their career progress and like seeing them make different types of music, like because there's more to music than just rapping. I mean, there's more to rap than just rapping. So it's like seeing them like mold their styles to like fit mainstream media and different
saying
things
something
like that.
Creative, but then saying it's smooth and they're picking the right beat. They're ad-libbing at the right time.
Right. Like I used to like listen to J. Cole talk about it all the time, but like kind of like dumbing down your music to make it appeal to the masses and shit.
Yep.
But it's like it's just
that's why I feel like J. Cole's most popular songs, like radio songs anywhere, kind of like his worst.
Yeah.
And not worst like I hate it, just worst. I'm just like I'd probably skip this one.
Yeah.
On this album
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know where I was going with that. But
you should not look at the sun like Joey Badass did.
Yeah. Maybe.
Do you remember that? Oh, the eclipse. Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm gonna stare at the eclipse, and some kind of shit he read. Some, he's a crazy dude, smart dude, kind of smart, and so he like stared at the eclipse, and then he's like, oh man, like 2 days later, like tweeting, like I'm in the hospital now, or some shit like that.
Man, it's crazy to think like the influence that music has on. I don't want to say kids, but probably kids, but just people in general.
Yeah,
because like when you like, I was just thinking about like when you're saying Pro Era and all that, like when they first came out, like they literally influenced me to do like so many psychedelic drugs.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like them, Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah, Flatbush.
ASAP, like that whole like Beast Coast like movement. Like when I was young, like that shit was like so influential.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. I like that. Yeah, that kind of music.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit. I'm
looking
older.
Back on it, I'm just like I lived and died on their words.
Yeah, it makes you try. I mean,
me and the homies.
All that Texas shit we were listening to when I was growing up, that shit made us try lean. And maybe I would have tried it anyway, but you heard it in the song, I'm like, oh, like that sounds cool, So I can't say that I have not been a part of that too.
Right.
You know?
Damn, that's crazy. Did you listen to the new Conway album at all?
I didn't get to it, dude. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. It's really good.
Is it hot?
I think so.
I figured.
I think so. I think it's like he has like some more personal tracks on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Not just talking about
yeah
scheming on the game and what he did. And shit.
Right. Yeah. He's like definitely got some like. Have you ever heard that track by? I mean, I guess technically it's on the West Side Gun album, but it's mostly Conway called "The Cow."
I don't know. I don't think so.
Damn.
If I did, I don't remember.
Right. Well, he just basically talks about because half his face is like all like fucked up.
Yeah, it's all sideways.
Yeah, because
he got shot, right? Or did he have a stroke?
Yep. No, he got shot. He kind of goes on that song that came out like a couple years ago. He goes into it and like kind of tells the story, but like on this album, he like goes really into it.
Yeah,
it tells like kind of like the whole story and like the mental aspect of it, like the toll it had on him and like his career and shit. And I was like, dang, like it's just kind of deep.
Hell yeah, his face is stuck like that. I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah. And then like I don't know, it's kind of crazy.
And then isn't he not with Griselda anymore?
That's what I heard.
Right?
That's what I heard. But he had a line. He had a line on the album like I don't know what the exact line was, but it was basically y'all took my tweet out of context and you think I'm not with the team anymore, like type shit. So maybe he's not.
Maybe it's not like paperwork wise. He's not.
Yeah.
But he's still like repping it.
Yeah. I know he's definitely not with Shady anymore though.
Yeah.
This album that he just dropped was his Shady debut. And it was his like first and last.
Yeah.
I guess
he signed for one album.
Yeah, he signed a one album contract.
Oh, that's the deal. Signed for one?
Yeah. And
and done?
But I feel like he's been signed for like almost 3 years now. And this is the only one that came out under Shady.
Right. You know, it's hard for rappers like that to drop.
Right. But he's dropped like I want to say 3 projects that weren't with Shady, but still while he was signed to Shady.
Dude, Shady, I would never sign to Shady.
Cause I know he dropped Lulu with Alchemist. He dropped.
I'm looking at the roster.
I think Bodie James is on the roster too.
Bodie James signed to somebody?
I think so.
That's crazy.
I think
like
Bodie James
street
is
legend,
signed to
like
them.
in real life.
I think he was signed to Mass Appeal at one point.
Huh.
Back when Nas was with them.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is sidetracking. We're talking about the Shady roster here. This is on their website. So Bad Meets Evil, which is their Royce and Eminem's group.
Mm-hmm.
Boogie.
Like A Boogie with the hoodie?
Nah, just Boogie.
Just Boogie. Oh, okay. He makes solid music.
Unique voice and point of view combined with crazy wordplay. They still have D12 signed.
Damn.
And obviously Slaughterhouse is still part of the imprint. West Side Gun and Conway. So maybe after this he's done, like you just said. But on the site he's still on there. Fair. Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf's good. You know Yellow Wolf?
I do know Yellow Wolf.
Yellow Wolf's nice. And that's it on their site. I don't think that's right though. I think they're missing. There's another rapper, man, that's been fucking with Shady. He just had that song. I was like, I waited my whole life for this. On the seat, you could die for this. Fuck. Anyway, I don't know about that roster though, man. Those guys are all like 40.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that works. I don't know. With guys like them, I just don't know how much a major label is really gonna help them.
Yeah. I think they have that different kind of like. I think they have a very loyal fan base.
Yeah,
you know, it doesn't get on Say Cheese, it doesn't get on DJ Flex. It's not bullshit. It's not the dumb shit that we see all the time. You know, it's just rap band.
But like
for the like grown like adults, you know.
I guess I don't know. I guess because I'm like an underground head. Like to me, I'm like, what more can you gain like from being on a major label? But I guess like you can get like, I don't know, just like better placements, better like.
Yeah, it's like it's a connection thing.
I think it's more so like a marketing thing.
It's a connection to people who could do marketing.
Yeah.
Easy, you
like
know?
Yeah. So it's like, do you want us to stay underground and be an underground legend, or do you want to be like Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you want to be able to have all these features, and he's like, I see people on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, how do they even link up? I was just on the TSF Instagram, and they had this picture, and they had the same people they usually hang out with, like, you know, there was this Vucci P, and like the people that always hang out with, but they had a picture with Zelly Osho, and he's from the east side of Cleveland. I'm pretty sure he's I don't know, he's from like Fleet. I think it's the east side. I don't know. I'm from the west side, but he's from Cleveland, and so he was taking pictures with them. I'm like, how did that even happen? You know, but he's cool with the couple people who are signed, so it's like, oh, okay. Like, as long as you're cool with these people, so that's why it's like, I guess that's what's beneficial. But then you got like a boss for real, and they could just take your money and like fuck around, and
I don't know.
Business is kind of janky to begin with.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, why? I don't know. I guess those dudes are at a different level now. It's like it's almost like that selfish fan that doesn't want to see you grow. I think, that's like probably the where I'm coming from.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Probably just makes it, I think people go into the deal thinking they have this opportunity, like, okay, all I got to do is make music and be fly and do my, you know, press runs, and they'll handle everything else. Right. But that aspect, that's great. Right. You know?
But I'm just like wondering, like,
but you got to pay them for
that. With certain artists, they like won't drop because they're like, oh, a label won't let me drop. Yeah. But like, obviously, it's not that Shady was like pushing the album back, but like they had it in the cut, but he was still dropping. All that stuff. He, like I said, like he dropped, I think 2 or 3 other projects in the time that he was signed with them. Yeah.
But I can't say, I mean, I feel like Slaughterhouse, they dropped at a bad time. Like when they dropped their album back then, it wasn't like the best time. They had like, when they had like their mixtape shit coming out first, I feel like you should have dropped it then. But then they had like those goofy singles they did, like the one with CeeLo. It's like, it's my motherfucking life. That song, like, that shit was goofy. That song's terrible, bro. Yeah. And so I don't know. Maybe they did well, but it seems like, I don't know. It's like when you have like a superstar basketball player trying to be a coach, like, and they're not doing that great at it because they just can't. LeBron. Oh yeah, I don't think GM LeBron. Yeah, we could do a whole episode about that, bro. Whole episode about that shit. It's like that, you know, like they could do it themselves, but they don't understand how to like coach other people up because they were born with like that innate gift, right? You know, but not everyone has that. Some people can work and get there, you know, but like, so it kind of seems like on Shady, like, who was it? Shady, Dr. Dre, and 50 Cent, like, I don't know, they probably don't really care about these new rappers like that, and they're kind of out of touch. They're just super famous, so it's like,
fair enough.
It's like, what is 50's known for? What now? Like trolling,
for power.
For power, yeah, for power,
vitamin water,
and like hilarious trolls on the internet. You know what I mean? And great interviews for sure. Yeah, but not for rapping.
That time he was coming at Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah,
what do you say?
Could read.
If you could read this one,
give him a page out of this book.
Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
A page out of one Harry Potter book. I'll donate $1 million.
Hey, that was foul, bro. That was so foul.
That was foul, but hilarious.
He was saying how he doesn't see his son because his son got a bad attitude.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm excited. You should definitely listen to the coming album though. He's
I'm definitely going to. I just haven't.
There's Beanie Siegel feature on there. That's good.
Beanie Siegel, wow.
Yeah.
You know how hot Beanie Siegel was?
I think I was talking to you.
Yeah, it was. We were talking.
Yeah, I was like, Jay-Z versus Beanie Siegel was an underrated beef.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that dude. There was a point where people were trying to say he was the best rapper. It didn't last that long, but
yeah,
there's in that combo.
There's a solid Wayne verse on there. There's actually not. Oh yeah, there is a posse track with Westside and Benny on there though. Good. Yeah, I was like, does this one not have one? But it does. It does. It's not as grimy as his previous stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's you could just tell it's more of a mainstream type of sound. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was solid.
Out of 1,000, what do you give it?
8,500.
8,500 out of 1,000, or 850?
No. Oh, out of 1,000.
Out of 1,000.
Out of 1,000. Yeah, 800.
Is it that good? I was like, I don't know, bro.
No, 850.
Those Monacos got you, dude?
Yeah, they did.
Good thing they're gluten free.
Yeah, man.
850. It's like a B.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
A B plus.
All right.
B plus.
And then what could he have done better?
Honestly, not much.
Yeah.
Just,
What's the little things he probably could have did better to make it a better score?
yeah, there was well, speaking of the BD Siegel verse, it wasn't mixed well. I don't know if I read somewhere he has like a lung problem or something.
Yeah, he's got a collapsed lung.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like his voice is like under the
It's
beat.
not the same. Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, but I feel like you could fix that if you had a good engineer.
Yeah, somebody was hating.
Or something.
Someone's hating. I always jump to that when I hear someone's song.
Yeah,
and like the main artist, like okay, so Yeet sold 35 grand or 35,000, which is killing rappers nowadays, especially for an underground rapper who is super auto tuned and like it's like from fucking Portland, bro. So he's got this song. It's called like Up or Way Too Up or something, and Lil Yachty's on it. And Lil Yachty is actually kind of hard half the time. And so he comes on, you know, I hope Yeet gives his producer or his engineer half his money because it makes him sound crazy. But Lil Yachty comes on and it sounds like he did it like on Badlamp or like his phone or something. Yeah. It's like, so I always jump to it and be like, oh, they didn't want this verse to be good because they want to like get outshine and stuff.
Right.
You know how rappers are always like, oh, when I'm on the song, so I'm on a song with 3 other rappers, I'm trying to kill these other niggas. Like, why? Aren't you trying to make a good song?
Right.
Is that your focus to kill the other guys' verses?
That's why. If I was ever a rapper, I would want the last verse
every time.
Every time, just put my verse last.
They'd hate on you and they put it first.
Yeah, fair enough.
That would suck too if like your verse like had something to do with going last.
Right.
First.
I just think,
and I'm gonna finish it off, and they put you in the beginning.
Right. I just think every time like someone's killed like the other artists on the song, they've always been last.
Yeah.
They've always,
shit, I gotta do this. I gotta do this over.
I know.
I did a couple songs with Rico before I stopped messing with him. So I do the song with him. He's like, oh, fuck, your verse sounds better than mine or whatever. I'm like, so like, who cares? Like, I'm not trying to beat you. You know what I mean? So I've seen it a million times.
Fair enough. But yeah. It's like, I don't know. I'm sure they could have fixed it if they wanted to. I thought it was like a stylized choice, maybe. But maybe you're right. Maybe someone is hating. I don't know. That was
being lazy.
That was a small gripe.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty legit though.
Yeah. Man, I can't really say there weren't really any dull moments. There was like, maybe the highs that were on the album, like the good songs were like so good that some of the like other songs, like in comparison, seemed like.
Do you think the whole project like flow well as far as like, yeah, okay,
yeah,
that's pretty.
It's consistent. Had like it was.
You could like play it like front to back, and it wouldn't be like, is this a different?
Yeah, definitely play it front to back. No skips.
Remember when Meek Mill got Beanie Siegel beat up? I was talking about Beanie Siegel.
I do remember that. Do you remember?
Yeah, they beat up an old man with a collapsed lung. It's gangster. It's real gangster.
Do you remember when Jay-Z got Charlamagne fired from a radio station for asking about the Beanie Siegel Jay-Z beef?
No. When did that happen?
Way back in the day. Before Power 105, before the Breakfast Club.
Well, didn't Charlamagne work across the street first?
Something like that.
I'm pretty sure he was working for Shot.
He was working in Philly. I think.
Yeah.
And
then he worked for Wendy Williams.
Yeah, but I think this was happening when he worked in Philly because he had Beanie come to the radio station and do an interview about it, and then the next day he was fired. And then he was
makes sense.
And then he was like, "Yeah, ask Jay-Z about it like years later," and he was just laughed it off.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know.
Mess with the wrong dude, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah. I don't know. I was going back in the vault the other day.
Yeah, so he's digging that.
Yeah, I was listening to like 9-10-year-old interviews and shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I sent you that fucking. I asked you if you remember Big Tigger.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, you remember Rhapsody of the Basement?
I do remember that.
He was I'm pretty sure he was the host of that. So anyway, so I asked you that because I just interviewed a student Mike the Son and then his partner Maztak. And then they have 2 other guys in their group as well that weren't there for the interview. So I thought I was just interviewing like somebody brought someone else, which usually pisses me off, but they're really, really cool. These niggas, they brought lights and shit. Like, it was crazy. I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? I had my little iPad. I thought we were just going to do a regular interview, you know? And they talk about how much they like the freestyle. They kind of make like ASAP rock type music, like rap, atmosphere, that type shit. Yeah, so they make that kind of music. So it's very.
I think I still have an Atmosphere CD.
Oh really?
First or second album.
I fuck with them. I wish they'd be on beat more, but then they probably wouldn't be themselves because they say some really deep shit. I'm like, this is like poetry for real. Like, cool if you like rode the beat a little bit more. But anyway, so they kind of rap like that, and they started talking about freestyling and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you can come freestyle on the pod if you want. I'm sure Mac would be down with that. And they're like, oh, yeah. So I wanted to send you the Big Ticket thing because they do the Freestyle Fridays, and the Big Ticket would rap first. He'd like bring him in, it's like, yeah, it's Big Tig in the book. He'd rap for like 8 bars, and then Lil Wayne would come in, or Eminem would come in, and then or the Dipset would come in. They take over or whatever. So I wanted to show you that. So I'm like, all right, man, they're like 90s. They're like boom bap type beats.
I like it.
So yeah, we got to like find a beat. We got to put on for him. I'm just like, I don't know what beat to pick though, because it's really important. The first one. I don't want to like cop out and like put Shook Ones on.
I was just thinking,
I'm not, no, bro.
I was just thinking Shook Ones.
Nah, I can't cop out.
That's so funny.
Or any Biggie beats. Can't do any Biggie beats.
I was in my head. I was like,
or like Cream. You know what I mean? None of the cop out beats.
Oh man. Yeah, you're right. We'll have to come prepared.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, for sure. Dang, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so they want to freestyle on the shit. I'm like,
I think that'd be cool.
Bro. Yeah, it would.
They're from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Hell yeah.
They're like Mexican dudes.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's their group is a Craft Cult Collective. It's 4 dudes. They all kind of like rap a little bit, and then one person raps and paints, and one person raps and does video shit.
That's pretty sick, honestly.
Yeah.
You like interviewed all 4 of them?
2 of them, yeah.
How did that go?
It's good. They had really good energy, like, as cliche as it is to say that. Really good attitude. Were very polite. Did a bunch of video work for me that I didn't ask for free. I was like, all right. And just seemed to really enjoy the music aspect of making music and not just like trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Or like get girls or whatever. So that was really nice. Mike the Son is he's very into like psychedelics and shit like that. So he's a little all over the place. Okay. I'll ask him a question. He'll kind of start rambling. Yeah. And we'll be like, he's saying cool stuff. We'll be like, all right, like, wait, concentrate. Answer the question first.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But they're cool, man.
Yeah, sometimes I find it hard to like balance a podcast if there's more than 2 mics.
Yeah.
It's like almost an art.
Yeah. I haven't had any practice doing it yet.
Dang. Yeah, I was on a podcast the other day. I was on someone else's podcast, but there was 3 of us, and I was just like...
Whose podcast? Did you say?
Yeah. Fuck, I forget the name of it. It's called Half Completed Thoughts. And it's this dude, and he's a comedian. He does like sketch comedy, but he also does like stand up too.
I love a good sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Good improv.
But we went to high school together actually. But he's actually like
nice.
Like really funny. Like seriously, I'm always telling him like, bro, you gotta get on the stage. Like you're like,
gotta go to New York, some shit, dude.
Yeah, like,
really do it.
Yeah, I'm like, you're legit like funny. like some
funny.
Yeah, like some of the homies are like funny like in passing, but I'm like you could like literally like craft up a joke. And,
career
like,
funny.
Yeah, for sure. Like he has this like dark ass joke about how his dad hung himself.
Holy shit.
And he's like, yeah, but I just didn't know the difference between hang versus hung.
Oh my god.
Like you'd have to hear the joke to really understand
it.
But it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's
if you're able to make that funny, then you obviously got skill.
Yeah, but he's trying.
Do you think that would work in this kind of like PC kind of like crowd right now?
So. I think so. I'd probably be okay. I'd probably compare him to like a Daniel Tosh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of those type of funny dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just hard to like balance. Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
What is their like podcast about, or is it another just kind of having conversations?
yeah, it's just like conversational. He has like a lot of like friends, like
Yeah, come through and
yeah, more so like his artistic friends, but like it's still just like kind of just like hanging out with the homies type of thing.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like I've seen a couple of podcasts where it's like comics have other comics. And they're talking about like the stand up scene and shit, and like
it's not
punching
really like
down and
it's not really like that. No.
Okay.
No.
Why'd they have you on there? Just because they knew you?
No, it was me and Don.
Oh, it was you and Don's. Okay,
He
I got
came
you,
on
bro.
our podcast, and we were like, we returned the favor, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do a little trade.
Yeah, but it was just hard. Like I was like, I had something to say, but I was like, I was waiting for Don to finish his thought, and then once he finished his thought, he had another question, and I was just like, I don't know. It was probably just in my head, but I was just like, this is a lot.
Yeah, you could be overthinking that.
Yeah, probably.
Because I mean, if they're just vibing, you just fall
sure.
back, just wait.
Hell yeah. Dang. What do you think about this crazy stuff with Russia and Ukraine? I know we've kind of talked about it already, but
A little
I feel
bit.
like things keep escalating every week. Every week
Yeah,
there's like something new.
I mean, it's definitely foul. But I'm pretty sure, aren't we like bombing Somalia right now or some crazy shit?
Sure,
It's kind of interesting that we're doing something. I think we're always kind of doing that, but it's kind of funny how that's not popping up. But
yeah, it's like we're pretty hypocritical.
yeah,
Like if the roles were reversed, we'd be like, man, what's the problem?
yeah. I don't know. It's so hard to pay attention to these things now because, and maybe I'm just overthinking, but it seems like there's a lot of propaganda and a lot of irresponsible journalism, especially in America.
For sure.
It doesn't seem like it's about giving like the cold, hard facts. It's more about being first or saying something first or trying to break something, even if it's like false. And there's not really a punishment to like saying something wrong nowadays, other than like people are like, you're dumb, but everyone's arguing anyway. It's like, but we're gonna forget in 2 weeks. So there's really not like a huge punishment for
I feel like
and so it gets really confusing. It's like I've seen articles and stuff where they're like saying, oh, these Russian soldiers are refusing like to fight almost and doing shit like that. But I'm pretty sure in real life, like, they're just putting their foot down and just taking what they want, and they're like trying to make it seem like it's nicer or something. I don't know. But sorry, how I feel, I don't know. I think that's foul, and I don't understand.
Yeah,
But
it's like
this is how people have always been, right?
Yeah, it's like as far as like what you were saying about media and like all that type of stuff, and it's hard to listen to anything on the news because they always have like some type of agenda. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's never like, okay, here are the facts.
Someone's always in someone's pocket.
It's all,
and they
it's
passed
always
that thing.
We gotta spin it.
Yeah,
in
because
our
we want the
narrative.
most. The narrative and the way to get the likes.
Yeah,
they got their like separated fan base, and they know what they want to hear and shit, and what they're afraid of.
Exactly.
I can't remember what I read some or watched some documentary. And it was something about. It might have been about some slave shit. I'm not sure, but some kind of rights. I don't know. And they were saying how there was some law that was passed a while ago that there used to be something with the media where you had to tell the truth. You had to like report. Maybe that's the FCC, but to someone else before you reported shit. And they got rid of that. And then once they got rid of that, then you have Fox and then CNN over here or whatever over here. And now they have that because they can report however they want.
Right.
And like, so I got to find whatever that rule was, but like getting rid of that rule was like really bad.
Right.
She was really bad.
Yeah. It's like
because it allows all this.
I forget the name of this show, and I forget the name of the host, but one of the hosts is this Indian dude named Sagar.
Yeah.
And he his co-host is this lady. I don't know what, like her ethnicity or anything or her name.
Yeah.
But like basically it's like this Sagar dude, he's like kind of conservative, but he's not like crazy conservative, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
but
then
he
the
leans.
The other, yeah. And the other lady's like liberal, but she's not like super feminist liberal.
Yeah, she just leans a little more left.
Yeah. And they get on there and they like basically give both sides of what they think, and they're not like so crazy each way that it goes. Like,
Yeah, they're not so stubborn. They're just not listening to each other.
And then they can like bounce off each other, and it's not like malicious or anything like that. Where it's more so like, here's the facts from the leftist point of view, and here's the facts from the rightist point of view, and you can kind of like
take from what you want.
Right. And I'm just in that. I feel like that's so refreshing in this time where it's like CNN and Fox News and NPR and all that shit.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you almost would have to go to somewhere on the fringe or like a Joe Rogan. That's why people are so pissed off about him, and he's talking about COVID and stuff because people like actually listen to him because like CNN and Fox are always
that's some people's hero though, bro.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's why people go to these like fringe, quote unquote fringe medias and to get their information because it's like almost easier.
It seems a little more
decipher what's real and what's not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But now even these people are getting exposed.
Yeah,
it's kind of oof.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? I mean, you're you're 22, right?
Yeah.
You're 22. Someone, at your age, what do you think about when you hear about, during a pandemic, things are already kind of iffy, and someone's.
I feel like. I don't know. I feel like things could get pretty bleak, so I don't even like try and pay attention to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I'm like a history buff, and like I'll be like, oh yeah, this and that is just like this and that. Like
yeah. See how it repeats itself, right?
Yeah. Like I think I was telling you a couple weeks ago, like we already been had a beef with Russia. We just wanted a reason to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but it doesn't seem like we're doing shit, right? Because since they're not part of the national whatever group or whatever, we're like, we can't do nothing. You're not part of the squad, dog. Sorry.
They technically can, but we're still like sending aid.
Yeah, but we're doing it like on the border. Mm-hmm. But I think there's a country in between it though, right? Or some crazy shit like that.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably should look more shit up.
We probably should.
Not that I could do anything.
It's all feelings, no facts.
Not that I could do shit.
Yeah, it's like what effect am I really gonna have?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit not trying to pay attention to it.
Yeah, I don't really think they're calling for light skin help. Yeah, I don't think they're calling the light skins in.
Yeah. People are all like, "What if there's a draft?" Like, come on, there's not gonna be a draft.
Well, sorry, Mac. There's a draft. You going, dog? They ain't taking me.
Yeah,
my eyes too bad.
I'll make something up.
It's not gonna work. You're going. Don't worry.
I'll like cut a toe.
I'll write you.
I'll cut a toe off or something.
I'll write you letters. It's not gonna work, dude. You just sit there and be like,
I think that will work.
You can go to jail for trying to avoid the draft. And be like, this didn't happen on accident, bro. You hitting the pen now.
Whatever,
dude. I'll write you.
I smoke way too much weed for them to even let me near the military.
It's a draft, man. They don't care about that. They're just taking young bodies. And you happen to be one of those.
Fair enough.
My eyes are too bad, bro. I'd drop grenades and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right. It's like, I
could be there for ideas.
It's like on that American Sniper movie where he was like, yeah, I joined the military because of 9/11. I'm just like.
It's like, oh. I mean, he's a patriot, you know?
I'm like, it hit you that hard? Like,
yeah, I got a lot of patriots. That be coming in my job sometimes.
Yeah, I feel it.
You be talking all that gung ho shit. I'm like, all right, man. Like,
yeah.
You want your Sazerac or not? You know?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Why are you talking to me about this?
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up in a military town, so I'm like, I know half our military is kind of duds.
Yeah, I don't know anyone. It's a job. Getting paid,
It's exactly.
It's like, fuck, I don't want to go to college. I guess I could do this.
Yeah. Or it's like, I can get a Camaro?
Exactly. Yeah. I'll come out and I'll have like $6,000 when I come out since they put me in that camp.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kind of ball.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what that got to do with us?
I don't know.
As far as like, other than we already had beef with Russia and we need a reason to fuck them up, you know what I'm saying? But like, if Russia invades Ukraine, like, that's their problem. That's literally on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
But it's like,
But we always in everyone else's business. So
yeah, for what?
why not now? For their shit?
Yeah, I guess so.
Their shit, dude.
I guess so. But it's like, I'm sure there's enough oil in America.
Pretty sure we're the bad guys, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
most of the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. But I'm just like, why can't we just mind our own business? Like, we got our own problems to deal with, and we're trying to like solve the problems of the world, spread democracy and shit. I'm just like,
democracy and Jesus.
Yeah, for real. I'm just like, we literally have our own problems to deal with.
I mean, but that's not our history, right? When have we ever minded our business as far as as a country?
Up until like World War I, mind our own business.
I don't know, man. Didn't they take this place from someone else? Wasn't our business then, right?
Well,
is that us? Does that count as us? If you could, so you're an American, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So when you go back in the history and all that bad stuff, you still say us?
I would say.
Yeah.
I'm half white.
I'm a quarter white. Even if you weren't, though, do you think you would still say us? I think so too. I think yes, but isn't it kind of like odd?
I think it is odd.
You know?
Yeah. Well,
we were here. We were here. We were here very early.
Yeah, but like not every black person was a slave at that time. You know, you still had your George Washington Carvers, or
peanut butter dude.
Yeah, peanut butter dude, or Frederick Douglass.
You know, black guy created the security system for your homes.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
See, pretty much first cell phone.
Damn.
It's black.
Damn. Man.
Math. Black. Yeah. Like African or like mine or some shit.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
Black,
I can see that.
You got to see. This is what happened. See, this is what happened. We're in Colorado. Now, one person wished me a happy Black History Month, and nobody knows that black people created air conditioning.
Damn.
And cell phones and shit.
Yeah, I don't think really anyone wished me a Black History Month, happy Black History Month either.
It's messed up, dude.
Now that I think about it, I was making a lot of jokes though, and I don't think my white coworkers appreciated them very much.
Wait, what kind of jokes though? You just calling people crackers and shit?
Well, every time, well, not really, not really. Just like passively, I would like someone asked
passively
me
call them a honky.
No, like passively, someone would be like, "Hey, can you do this and that?" And I'll be like, "I could, but it's Black History."
Not this month, dog.
or like a white coworker like bump into me or something. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'd be like, "Hey, it's Black History Month. You should be."
yeah. Not this month, buddy. What they do, they're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or like
again.
I don't know. Some shit will happen. I'll be like, not on Black History Month, man. You can't say that.
Yo, you better watch. Hey, you better watch out.
Yeah.
It's real white toast out here.
Yeah, it is. It's also very pandering out here.
You think? Yeah, I think so.
Like people are trying to be like super liberal.
Oh, they trying so hard.
Well, yo, have you heard about all these the bars downtown? Like
they do. This
what is this name of this one? Whiskey Row or something like that.
What about it?
They basically have a racist dress code where you can't come in if you have Jordans.
Or, can't come in with Jordans.
Yeah, or
it's pretty funny.
Or if you have ripped jeans.
Whiskey Row,
something like that.
Oh fuck yeah!
And then one night they
don't allow blacks.
No, one night they had a sign up.
Every Wednesday, no spooks.
No, but they had like a sign up saying, we don't allow you in here, and on the other side it said Black History Month, Happy Black History Month.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Here, let me find it.
You talking about Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row, Denver?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, they got 2.6 stars. It's not so good. I mean,
all right, let's see. So boom. There's one of the pictures.
You can't come in with those, okay? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like they make a dress code that you know they can't say no blacks come in here, so they make a dress code. You know what I'm saying?
No Jordans. I mean, they should have said no sneakers. If they say no sneakers, I get it.
But what's the difference between a Jordan and a sneaker?
Because Jordans is real specific. Dress code, if you're having a dress code, a nice dress code, we either wear a nice like button-up shirt and nice like slacks. You can't just come in there wearing
but it's not
jeans.
like this is like some type of high-end place, though. It's literally like
Yeah, I know. I'm actually looking at the menu right now. They got fucking burgers and sliders and shit. I mean, I don't. Where is it? Where is it at? Is it near like the east side?
I think it is low key.
Yeah, well, they don't want anybody white, black, or Mexican if they wear Jordans. Like, nah, don't even come in here, bro. Cause what? If I'm a thug, any kind of thug, I'm not gonna go anywhere where I gotta dress up. I definitely could understand that. You have to see how they treat you when you get in there. But I mean, if you want a dress code, it's no sneakers. There's no sneakers and dress code. No white tees, no sneakers.
Dang.
Things got to fit right.
And I guess they were saying that one of the most dangerous blocks in all of Colorado is 20th and Market.
Over there?
Mm-hmm. Because there's so many nightclub shootings.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what the club brings, though, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess so. But, like, out of all of the East Side, all of Aurora.
Yeah. It seems a little... Maybe for, like, a condensed space.
Right.
The numbers are crazy. If they're just kind of like little... I mean, that's one block, right?
All of Mondo. You know
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hillside. You just get this street that has just a slew of bars, and this is where the most people get killed in Colorado. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's shit. My phone be going crazy. Someone gets shot every weekend.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
It's probably out of town people.
Yeah.
I feel like Colorado people are like chill for real.
Yeah.
Like obviously you get beat up, but
oh yeah, you'll definitely get beat up.
But it's kind of like I don't think they're looking for it. It's a lot of rent to pay and a lot of stuff to do out here to get money and to distract you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You could be where I'm from, a bum ass town where you could be a bum you could be a bum that sells a pound of weed, 2 pounds of weed every month and pay all your bills off of that. And act like you're balling and shit. You can't do that shit out here.
I've been thinking about I'm sick of going to the dispensary every week. I'm thinking about just buying just a pound and just smoking on it and seeing how long it lasts me. I'm thinking like
when you get sick of it though, if it's all one shit.
I mean, probably not. I mean, maybe
same strain.
I mean, maybe, but it's like
you can get them cut up in the forest.
Like the least of your problems, you know.
How you gonna start? You just gonna vacuum seal the rest of it and then smoke just like zip at a time
or something.
Put it in the fridge or some shit.
I mean, yeah, it's not like it's gonna go bad.
No.
Yeah.
You get old.
Yeah.
Get a little dry.
Maybe a little dry.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in a Ziploc bag or something.
I mean, you save money, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think I will.
Yeah. At that point, I don't know how much that costs out here, but
I mean, it probably depends, but
yeah.
I haven't gotten super deep into it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my homegirl.
It's definitely out here though.
Yeah, I mean, my homegirl has a EPC or whatever, so she can probably.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's basically she has her medical license, and you know how like you can only get an ounce a day.
Yeah.
She could probably get like
more,
a quarter pound a day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what the EPC does.
Yeah, if she really wanted to, you know.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, do that 4 times.
Boom. Yeah. It's a lot of bud for one guy, man. I guess you're doing interviews and shit too, but.
Well, yeah. But I'm just like, I probably go through like an ounce a week. So I'm just.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. So I'm just like, why am I going to the dispensary every week?
I smoke maybe
a little less, but
maybe like a quarter a week. I'll probably smoke a quarter a week. Yeah. Depending. If it's really cold outside, then I'm smoking a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, what if you got like a whole pound, or you got a whole bow of fucking sativa and like you're like done with it. You're like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm up all night, like doing push-ups, can't sleep, my mind's racing.
I mean, yeah. That
Playing all aggressive with chills.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably try and mix and match if I could.
No, I got you.
I don't know. Just weighing my options.
Just being a troll. Yeah, man.
I don't know. Maybe that's the better move, but maybe not. I'm just sick of the fucking dispensary.
Yeah.
Because the dispensary I go to is far from my house, but they always got the good deals.
Yeah, it's the deals, man. I got a deal the other day that tastes like straight shit, though. I'm still smoking it. Yeah. I got to cut it with my good weed. That's how bad it is. You were telling me that. Yeah, see? I'm still smoking that shit. That shit tastes like a fucking grapefruit peel, nigga. That's just terrible.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, literally a difference in taste.
And I knew it, too. As soon as I smelled it, it was like that fake dank smell. Yeah. Where it smells like a like a generic, like, dude's cologne. Yeah. Or something like that. I smell. I'm like, fuck. This shit smell like the ocean in a bad way. Like, it's over with. I remember smoking that shit back home. Like, fuck. That's hit it. I'm like, ugh. It gets you high for sure. But that taste is bad.
Yeah. You can definitely tell the difference immediately between good weed and shit weed. But I'm just like, I just want like.
Can't everybody grow like 3 plants out here?
Something like that.
You should do it. I think you're smart.
I tried actually a couple. Well. It was just on my porch. I guess I probably could have put a little more effort into it, but
it's your first crop.
Yeah, it was like at the beginning of the pandemic. I was like, I have all these weed seeds. I don't have anything else to do. Let me just plant them, watch them grow. I mean, one of them grew pretty big, but at that point, I was just like, all right, what else do I do with this? Like, I don't know how to. Where do I go? Where do I go from here, dog? Yeah, so I mean, I did trim it, but it still ended up being like. Not the best weed.
Like mids.
Yeah, for sure. I was just like, I did something wrong here.
Mac mids.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get it right, man. Need some Thousandaire strand.
Mm. And then actually me and my homie growed this weed plant, and then we gave it to his grandma, and his grandma did all this stuff for us.
Oh, what?
Well, yeah, we grew the plant, and then she trimmed it, and she did all the stuff. And that actually came out pretty good. We got like a good 3 ounces out of one plant.
Nice.
Yeah, we were smoking on that for a minute.
It's rewarding. It's rewarding. Be able to smoke your own weed.
A little bit.
It's like when you grow your own veggies and shit.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm actually gonna do that this summer.
You should. But me and my cousin before I moved here, we did that. We had a little garden in the back. It was mostly just like peppers and like fucking cilantro or whatever. Yeah. But it was still cool, you know. I'm making like pico with it. I'm like, yeah, I did this. I did this. You know?
Yeah, nothing serious. Just whatever I can do on my porch.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a good time, honestly.
Oh shit! And I interviewed Toussaint Lorenz. Do you know him?
That sounds so familiar. I probably do. If I saw like
I think I've.
Did I tell you about the open mic night on Wednesdays?
Yes. At
I totally forget the name of the place, but it's right there on Larimer.
Yeah, we gotta go to that shit. I'm off on Wednesdays too. Just bring the camera. People be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
You just gotta make sure you like look official, you know. Got like the serious face on. Keep things short. Ask questions.
Fair enough.
What else, bro?
I think we went over most of our top.
I think we did too. I feel like it's been more than a week since I've seen you. Am I just tripping?
I think it has.
Did we miss a week?
I don't think we missed a week. I think it's just been a little bit more than a week. Like a week and a half.
Yeah, I feel like
my schedule's been so crazy, and I've been tired, and I've been in like a weird headspace. I don't know what's been up with me lately.
I think you're just ready for spring.
I think so too.
It's getting to that point.
Yeah.
So we're like, just like done. Just like done with it being cold.
For sure. And I'm trying to do a whole bunch of stuff with my place. I'm trying to get different floors and shit.
Oh, shit. No, we got a little bit of basketball before we go.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Well, things are starting to shape up for playoffs. What do we think about the Lakers, man?
Oh, they get too much press?
Yeah. I could see that.
I'm not going to lie. I must be stupid because I swear okay, I didn't 100% think that this Lakers team would work, but I've seen the best of all those players, and you know how I just wanted it to work. And I'm not even a Lakers fan or a huge LeBron fan, but there's so many people who hate LeBron that it makes me root for him, you know? And I was like, I just wanted it to work so bad. I'm like, no, Westbrook's going to play like, he's going to play shooting guard. He's going to cut a bunch, just get a bunch of his, you can get all those rebounds and shit.
What is up with that guy?
I don't know. I think he's nervous.
You think?
He's playing like, I don't know how you play bad and average 19, 7, and 8, but you play bad.
Yeah, but
that's so weird.
Yeah, it's like looking really bad though.
Yeah, he's got like highlight reels on Undisputed like every week. And they clown and they'll play they'll play that music with the clown music. That shit's bad, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for that guy almost.
And then he goes to do the press conferences and stuff, and they'll ask him, he's like, oh, whatever, like trying to act like he's not mad, but he's salty.
Yeah, but it's like if you put him on any other team, it would work out. Like you wouldn't get a chip, but they'd be a solid team.
Yeah, they would be like Showtime.
Yeah.
8th, 7th seed.
Yeah, I'm like I'm pretty sure he's been to the playoffs like every single year. Like,
yeah, no, he's had a lot of success in his career.
Even when KD left, he carried that team by
himself.
He
won the MVP the next year.
Yeah. He got Melo and PG got shut out. I mean, they didn't get shut out, but
they got whooped out
by Portland. But I'm like, solid teams, all those.
Yeah, I think it's. And
he carried all of them on his back, like number one.
But it shows that like it's okay. So you can have this guy that can carry your team on his back, but you're not going to get past the first round.
Well, yeah, but you would assume if he got LeBron and AD and all those teams, like it would take pressure off.
He literally doesn't know how to fall back.
Yeah,
he has no idea how to do it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. He just doesn't know how to just.
And how are you going to tell someone who's won an MVP?
The game come to him almost. He's so used to like taking charge of the game. He doesn't know how to let anything come to him.
Yeah, like just do something else. Like, can't you do other things too? Like,
yeah, and I think the thing is he's like I don't want to say true point guard, but he's used to having like the ball in his hand most of the time.
Yes,
controlling where it goes, how the game flows, shit like that. When like this is LeBron's team, he's gonna be controlling the ball, taking the ball up, and like you said, he should be playing like a 2-guard type of role. But I feel like he's like,
I also have problems with LeBron running the point all the time as well. I wish in his career he'd run the 3 or 4 more. So it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you have a decent point guard and LeBron James is behind you? He's moving around. It's like setting screens. Like, what are you gonna do? It's easier to focus on him if he has the ball. The play is at the ball. So it's like, well, okay. What's he gonna do? Do a good pass? Good. I don't want you to have the ball anyway, LeBron. Like, please pass the ball.
I just don't think that's his game.
It's not, but I don't understand these.
That's like asking Magic Johnson to play the 3, like.
Right, but it's like, is it really for a superior athlete like that? Is it really that hard for you to switch? And clearly it is, because you look at Russell Westbrook. He can't change his game. He can't.
I can see your point there, but it's like.
It just surprises me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't switch your game up, like. And still be dominant? Like, how?
Yeah. It kind of sucks.
Well, and so, okay, well, I mean, they're the 9th seed. And the West isn't even crazy like it used to be. So what does that mean?
Well,
the play-in, right?
Yeah,
how it works?
They'll get in the play-in if the playoffs started today. But at the same time, I think they've lost like half their games in the past like 20.
And there's like 16 games left. So
yeah, what is like if they don't improve in these 16 games, like shit could look bad for them.
So if you're the 9th seed, does that mean you play?
I think it's the
10th seed.
10th seed, and there's 2 playing games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the bottom two, and then it's the 1 through 6 seeds are safe, and then so it's you play for the 7th, 8th seed, and then. And you pay for 7, 8 seed.
Oh, okay. I'm still a little confused by that.
So there's two rounds, and I think it's 7, 8, and then 9, 10 play, and then, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, I
know
mean, I
how
could
it
look it up.
works.
I could look it up. I mean, it's just new, right?
Yeah,
They started that shit like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think they started it just last year.
It was the bubble year. I think they did it,
Did
right?
they have it in the bubble?
I think so. I think they introduced that as well.
Fair enough. Do you think there's gonna be like an asterisk on the Lakers bubble ring now that they're like looking all janky?
I mean, for some people, and I mean, you can't ignore the fact that they were given 3 months rest, 4 months rest before that. So timing definitely helped them out, especially with players like AD and old ass LeBron. But that doesn't change the fact that they won. Now it would be bad. It would be bad if they only won that one.
Yeah.
Together, that would look kind of like. But if you win another one, but they won another one outside the bubble, so
I don't know. I think that's where it's heading at this point. I don't know. What do you think about Bron saying that whoever drafts his son, that's what he'll play his last year?
Oh, I mean, is his son gonna even make the NBA?
That's what I was thinking. Like in high school, he's averaging like 6 points.
Like, is he good like that? Oh,
6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist a game.
yeah. I don't know that I don't know when people like do reports like on YouTube of like child athletes. I think it's super creepy, and I think you need to let them just be kids.
I can see that.
But yeah, I mean, that would be sick though. That'd be really cool. Somebody play with their son. The only person I know who did that was Ken Griffey and his dad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Scottie Pippen Jr. is making some noise at Purdue. I think Gary Payton Jr. plays somewhere.
Keep putting the Warriors right now.
Yeah.
Gary Payton second. He's not bad neither.
Facts. Warriors are looking good. Steph's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, they've been sucking, though, for the past, 4 games.
Well, that's because Draymond's hurt.
But, they'll turn it on.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how...
And the other big dude, Wiseman's hurt, too.
I think he's been hurt for a minute, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all they need.
Yeah, I think so, man. It's... I don't know. Steph's getting up there as far as GOATs.
That's true. He wins one, 2 more. I don't know. I mean, they already say he's the best shooter ever, so it's,
for sure.
Can't go too much higher.
Best shooter ever, but I feel like
and best point guard. A lot of people saying that.
Yeah,
it's still debatable. Obviously, it's a team sport,
but he beat LeBron too. That's that's a feat.
A lot of niggas beat LeBron though.
Yeah, Dirk beat LeBron.
Dirk, Spurs. That was his first big loss. He got smoked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did great. He still averaged 40 points, but he got smoked.
Damn.
Oof. But I don't know. My boy Jared Allen just broke his finger.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
They were clowning his ass,
dude,
for wearing a regular ass outfit.
Yeah, it's like with my sister, wear a big chain.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to find clothes as it is, man.
Yeah, for real.
He's good. He got that 4-year, $80 million, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fucking chain.
Facts. And what? They're the 6th seed in the East.
Yeah. No, we were the 4th.
Damn.
So we might be the 6th now because we did drop a couple and then he just got hurt. But hey, as long as we make it, that's a start.
Oh yeah.
Been having a interesting, but I don't know. I mean, right now it still looks pretty much like. I mean, it's hard to believe the Bulls.
What?
In the playoffs? I don't know, man. So. I don't know about any of these guys if had that playoff success.
You've got a point there, but
if they can keep it going, I can't see them beating a Bucks or even the 76ers.
I think both of those would be a good series. I don't see them beating.
It would be good. I just couldn't see them beating them.
Yeah,
their first year together.
I could probably see.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The Sixers, but maybe not the Bucks.
Yeah, I just fully healthy. I don't know.
DeMar DeRozan's looking great this year, though.
Yeah, he's looking like baby Jordan this year.
Yeah,
he just beat some kind of record, some kind of Bulls record.
But Kobe White's solid too. They got that shooter from no. Cleveland got their shooter.
Oh, Laurie?
Yeah.
He played shit in Chicago, but he played good with us.
Yeah. I was watching the Cleveland game the other night, and I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know this dude is on their team." And he was on the fly.
I called that one though. I called that one because my brother is from Chicago. All my brothers are, but my little brother I'm closest with is from Chicago, and I was like, oh, give me Laurie, and I would like make fake trades and stuff. I was like, I'll give you Sexton, and give me Laurie and someone else or whatever. And he was like, you can have him. And now Laurie's balling. I think he just came back from injury, but.
Gotcha. Well,
man.
Things are shaping up. I think it'll be an exciting playoffs. I look forward to it. I love basketball playoffs way more than any other. Basketball and hockey playoffs are probably the most exciting.
There's so many games. Yeah. So it's great.
For sure.
I don't know. You think the Nuggets are the 6th seed, right? So that means they would face the Grizzlies.
That'd be a good series.
I don't want the Grizzlies in the first round.
I would want.
Let me get the Clippers.
I wouldn't want the Clippers.
What?
I'll take the Grizzlies over the Clippers, but I think we would beat both.
Yeah. And then, well, maybe Murray will come back.
Should be back any game now.
Would you trade Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon and a pick and maybe one of the, like Austin Rivers or someone else to buffer it for LeBron? Aaron Gordon, Will Barton, and MPJ.
It depends. Do I want to win now or do I want to?
Do you want to assume that those guys will be okay later? 'Cause Will Barton's not young. Aaron Gordon's not like young. He's young, but he's not going to get any better.
All those dudes are solid though.
They are solid, but if you can't win, but if you don't win a ship with all those guys, right? Because Denver's real good at getting a whole bunch of talent and like almost doing it, like a lot. Yeah. Like they're pretty good. Most of my life they've been like at least decent.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
I think you do it. Because MPJ's, I'm sorry, I love that guy.
Yeah,
he's gonna hurt his back every year.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We need to cash out on that guy.
And he's got a huge contract.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we need to cash out.
You take him. Aaron Gordon's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
he's not a superstar. He's just a solid dude.
He's good. No, he's definitely good. Starter for sure. But
Will Barton and/or Austin Rivers.
And then boom. All of a sudden you have Murray, LeBron, and Jokic as your big three. So two of the probably the best passers. If there's guys, who else can, like Lonzo Ball can pass like that, and then like Chris Paul. Not that many guys that have that gift, right? So you got both of those dudes, and I've always felt like LeBron's career has been mismanaged, and he should play with more Euro players, just because their style of game. I don't feel like LeBron plays like a very American style basketball, but you have Jokic, LeBron, and Murray. So LeBron can be old and he doesn't have to worry about playing all that defense. Jokic doesn't really have defense either.
I feel like that'd be solid. I think they would.
I think that'd be championship.
Sure, run a chip. Yeah.
I think they'd be like until Jokic slows down, that's a chip. Pretty much almost every year.
Yeah, but it's like, do you want to win? Like, do you want the chip now or do you want it
now?
Yeah.
Because Jokic is what, 27?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How long is he going to be MVP? Can't be more than like 5 years. He's big as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
So you want 3 ships?
I don't know. I feel like we're good at it.
You have all these players all the time. Gary Harris, all these players. They're like Paul Millsap. They play good, but you could have took 2 or 3 of these guys and got somebody huge. You guys actually have the players to make. Yeah, I
think you make a solid point.
Right?
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be a championship.
Yeah, but it's just a question of, do you want to win a chip now or do you want to trust the process?
Yeah,
like, what do you want?
Yeah, and hopefully be good for a long time.
But but I'd take LeBron. I would take.
You do that trade? Did you push the trade through?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird to see LeBron in Denver, but yeah.
It would. It'd be really weird.
Super weird. Yeah.
Really weird.
Dang. All right, man. We got anything else to speak on?
Shout out to Rewind Waps for giving me that preset that I bought from him. I had to bully him and his label and talk shit to them. And they finally gave me that shit.
Dude you were telling me about?
Fuck yeah. Good job. So we're cool now. We're cool. I was on their Instagram. I'm like, this is how you do business, Nick? This is how y'all do business, blah, blah, blah. Talking all this crazy, dropping bombs to make you know that I know what I'm talking about. And they're like, oh. And then he tried to talk crazy. He was like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, no, I sent it. I'm like, no, nigga. Like, send it. Like, quit playing around. Like, and so I got it. So everything's cool now. I don't have any plug and beef.
There we
Plug
go.
and B beef.
There we go.
And then Low Road episodes coming soon. I got like 3 in the tank.
It's lit.
Shit. And then we're gonna try to get some niggas freestyle on here for you guys.
Yeah, that'll be a great time.
Yeah, help us find some beats. Boom bap like 90s.
Yeah.
90s early 2000 beats.
Yeah. Everything out here is gonna be a Detroit type beat.
Yeah. I don't know if they can rap on that one. 90s Detroit type beat, you know. Eminem. Early 2000s.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's it for me.
What was that first Eminem tape?
The Slim Shady LP.
Like before that though.
Oh.
There's another one that he dropped like in '95. Like it was all like
word.
super local Detroit type shit.
No, I'm sure. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. It's been
Eminem type beat.
Yeah. It's been another episode of Thousandaire podcast. We'll be back next week with $1,000.
Yep.